Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Red. We are going to Bill's house finally. I might be talking about Pokemon this episode. Who knows what will happen. Because I think I just went on like half-hour-long tangents about school and life and my not so depressing but still kind of sad moments of my childhood. But yeah, let's talk about Pokemon today, maybe, unless I see something or think about something. But, yeah, I wasn't expecting to... I mean, I was surprised that I didn't get to Bill's house in the last episode. I didn't realize that that episode was, like, going on 35 minutes. Because, like, there's other episodes where I go against a lot of trainers, but it doesn't last me, like, one route to do an entire episode. It's for, like, half an hour. Like, there's, like, a lot of dungeons in this game. And I'm like, oh, perfect, like, they'll be, like, their own episode. And then, like, a lot of the episodes, I can, like, do a dungeon and do, like, a few other things in the same episode. But, yeah, I don't even use Teleport on Kadabra to... Or, I don't even have Kadabra yet. I don't use Teleport on Abra to get to the Pokemon Center. I mean, this is a nice little path here. It's kind of weird that they added this, but I don't mind it. I kind of wish that they didn't, just because, like... So the bridge... Or Nugget Bridge has more purpose, instead of it just being like, there's a bridge, but there's land next to it. But, we're gonna be doing the gym, and it's a water-type gym. And, we're gonna find out that having my Abra not evolve last episode will be very crucial for this gym. And probably for, like, the rest of this episode, because, we'll get to it after this battle. I think Lee Cuisine will level up one more time, but yeah, it's gonna be bad this episode. But I recover like a few episodes later, and it's not a big deal. I just had to wait until level 27, but again, I'll explain that once Abra evolves. But yeah, we're just trying to level up BL, B17. I mean, it's level 17, but that's an L and a question mark. So, yeah. But I think, like, on the first episode, I was talking about how I'm not using my favorite Pokemon on my team. And, again, that's because a lot of my favorites ended up being exclusive to Pokemon Blue. Or, like, their movesets were just kind of anus in this game. And, like, you have to remember that I didn't exactly have a lot of favorite Pokemon in this game. I guess you can't really remember that, but, like, in this game, there were... Like, I would see Pokemon and be like, hell yeah, like, I'm a Gen 1er, so whenever I see a Gen 1 Pokemon, I can, like, relate to it, because I'm like, yo, Gen 1. Because, like, you know, I grew up with Pokemon Snap, and Pokemon Stadium, and Hey You Pikachu, and Red, and Yellow. I didn't like Yellow too much, as, like I said with Brock's gym, that was very annoying. But, yeah, Shellder here is kind of annoying to fight, because Shellder has a high defense stat, and it's a water type, and so water types resist water type attacks, and because it's very defensive, that means Tackle won't be doing too much damage because that's a physical attack. And again, I think I definitely mentioned this with the Pokemon Sapphire, but there was the offensive, like, attack and special attack split in... Well, that started, like, in Gen 2, but in Gen 4, it used to just be, like, all fire-type attacks will be special attack no matter what. And then they were like, well, a Fire Punch is a physical attack, so shouldn't that be a physical attack and not a special attack? And they were like, oh, you right. We'll fix that. But yeah, Abra has evolved into Kadabra, and a very important thing here, it does not know the move Confusion. Normally, Kadabra learns the move Confusion at level 16. But because I whited out during the battle where Abra got to level 16, it couldn't evolve, and therefore I couldn't get Confusion. So, literally, Kadabra is useless for this entire episode. I don't remember if it's the end of this episode or the beginning of the next episode or some point down the road. I do just give it a couple TMs, and then it can do some damage, because, you know, Teleport doesn't do shit. And I would have to wait until Kadabra gets to level 27 in order to have an attacking move, essentially. Unless, like, I were to find another TM. I don't really pay attention to the TM lists in this game. Because, like, what's nice about the newer Pokemon games is that they're like, oh, hey, like, TM24, that's Thunderbolt. And I'll be like, thank you, buddy. But this game was just like TM24, and you have to, like, open it up, and then after you open it, it will tell you it's Thunderbolt, instead of it just telling you it's Thunderbolt. And then the fact that it's TM24 is just an accessory to the attack, and not the other way around. But yeah, we got this fight against a Goldeen. Yeah, BL is kind of a low level. I don't know what level I wanted to have, like, Spearow be. But it does evolve into Fearow at level 20. I was thinking it evolved at level 22 or 24 when I was doing this playthrough. Because I don't really remember what level Pokemon evolve at, unless it's like the starting starters, the starting bug Pokemon, usually the starting bird Pokemon, and then like my favorites, and like usually the pseudo-legendaries, although I completely forgot that like the 5th gen pseudo-legendary Hydreigon, you have to wait until like level 64 to get that, and it's like, you know what, you can keep it. I don't want to wait until level 64, because like most games, the Elite Four, you're like level 50, give or take. But I mean, I wasn't playing through Gen 6 again, I think I just like, or no, it was Gen 7. I was doing like, although apparently Gen 6 is like level 60 or 70. Because I was like looking at my party in that game, because I was moving some Pokemon around and whatever a few months ago. And I didn't realize that, like, I don't remember if it was the Hall of Fame I was looking at or what, but like, all the Pokemon were level 70 or so when I beat the Elite Four. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's really high. But like, in Gen 7, I was like playing Ultra Moon recently, I think I mentioned that, but like, I'll bash that game all I want, but the one thing I'll give it props on is that, like, your Pokemon are about the same level as, like, the trainer's Pokemon throughout the entire game. Because, like, in Red here, like, there's gonna be a point where I'm, like, 10 levels ahead of the Pokemon of the trainers I go against, and, like, that's just, like, you can't do that. But it makes the pacing go by really quick, so I do like that. Like, my favorite Pokemon games are Gens 1, 3, and 6, and all of those, like, the pacing is, like, really fast. Like, you can go in a town and go out of a town, like, immediately. I was replaying, Gen 4 a little bit. I think I got to, like, the 7th gym. I didn't beat it, though, because, I was, like, on a road trip, and then I usually fall asleep on road trips when I'm a passenger. Because, I don't know, something about being in a car for like 3-4 hours is just really tiring to me. But like Gen 4, the pacing was pretty quick, except the battles and shit were just too slow. It's like, ah, man, like if only the health bar and the animations could go by any quicker. And apparently Platinum does that. I actually the only reason I was replaying Gen 4 is because I bought like an R4 card or whatever they're called, and they have, like, you can have, like, 100, 200, 500 games on it, and there's one I bought off, like, AliExpress. It's probably illegal stuff, but, I mean, it has, like, all the Pokemon games, it has, like, all the Mario games, Kirby, it has, like, every game I'd want, and that's great. Like, I bought all the Professor Layton games back in, like, September, and then I got that R4 card, and I'm like, oh, I guess I can just sell them now, because all 4 of those games are on here. But yeah, we beat Misty there. I believe BL did the finishing hit because, you know how it is with the water types going against water types. If I had confusion on Kadabra, this wouldn't have been super difficult. But yeah, we're gonna give Bide to Lee Cuisine. I'm never gonna use it because that move sucks. The way Bide works is you use it and then 2 turns later, you attack. So that means that turn you don't attack, the next turn you don't attack. But if you take any damage during those 2 turns, then, like, the power of Bide will, like, increase. And I think if you don't take any damage at all, it just does nothing. So if you use Bide and you're gonna get something with, like, Swords Dance or Calm Mind or some shit, like, they can just set up on you like for free. And yeah, then you just lose at that point because they just got +4 on their swords attack or sword stance. But yeah, that's the second gym badge. That can we even talk to the guy? I don't know if you can go on those tile pixels. You maybe can. I know on I was gonna say like on Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think you can like walk around the map, but like I could be wrong about that. I haven't played Soul, like I haven't even touched Soul Silver like since I beat it. Well, I mean I've been doing like Pokeathlons, but haven't really gone to like any of the towns or gyms except for like Goldenrod. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's gonna be fun going back to Silver next year or something. But yeah, when going to this building now, the police officer guy was blocking the door earlier, but before we beat Misty. And yeah, the house is trashed, and the clientele of the trashing is just hanging out behind the building. That's not exactly a smart idea. Going back to the scene of the crime. But I was gonna say this is our introduction to Team Rocket, but we did meet, or wait, did we? Yeah, we did meet them in Mount Moon. I was gonna say like, if I missed like the, cause like there's like optional like secret rooms in Mount Moon where I think there's Team Rocket guys, but I definitely went against like 2 Team Rocket guys, and they're the evil organization. Like in the newer Pokemon games, all the evil organizations are like, let's destroy the world, and then Team Rocket's like, hey, we're the Mafia, capiche? Like they just want to rob banks and steal Pokemon and all that stuff. Like just be a real crime organization, and I like them in the anime. I mean, I'm not just talking about like Jesse, James, and Meowth. Like I think the leader Giovanni, like he can be pretty intimidating, and like I don't remember the Mewtwo movie too well, but I mean like he pretty much like gets Mewtwo to like ally with him, and then he like gives Mewtwo some armor to like buff him up, and it's like, oh shit, Mewtwo can like destroy the world. And if it wasn't for a 10-year-old boy named Ash Ketchum, that could have been a possibility. But I haven't seen like many of the Pokemon movies because I think they're all pretty bad. Even though I like the episodes of the anime, which is probably worse. But I don't know, it's just like, man, why is Ash encountering all these legendary Pokemon? And it's like, well, maybe they aren't canon, but I don't know. One of my favorite Pokemon movies, though, I don't know, I kind of like the Mewtwo movie. I rented it quite a few times, but I don't know, I don't like the ending too much. Not because it's like sad, although you know damn well I cried to it like the first time because I was like 6 years old. But like I don't know, like I said, I just don't like the Pokemon movies. I didn't even know there was a second Mewtwo movie. Like I guess I heard of it multiple times, but I just thought that was like an alternate name of the first movie. And then like, oh, the third movie is like Entei or whatever, and I'm like, what's the second movie? I don't know. That's the Mewtwo movie. It's the second Mewtwo movie. I think I mentioned this already, like I'm collecting all the Indigo League Pokemon VHS tapes. I got one left, just the very last one. But like I bought so the Goodwill in my town, it just like, for like a solid 6-7 months, it just stopped selling VHS tapes. Or like I don't think they were taking any in, because like the number on their shelf just kept dwindling and dwindling. And like usually it stays like about the same number of movies like every single week I go there. But now it just kept shrinking, and I'm like, oh, I guess they're not gonna sell movies anymore. So I ended up finding like a really good movie lot on eBay. I don't remember how much it was, like maybe 20 or 30 or something after shipping and not taxes. But yeah, it came with like 20 or so movies, and I was like able to get up to 25 out of 26, or is it 27? Man, I'm gonna be stupid now. I think it's 26. I could count them from where I'm sitting, but I think that when I point my mouth over to the movies, then my mouth gets a bit, or my volume gets a bit distorted or lower. So maybe I'll stop doing that. But yeah, I didn't know about the second Mewtwo movie, but that came with that lot. There was also like 2 Japanese anime or Pokemon tapes. like 1 in 33, and I'm like, I don't know what 33 is. I think there's pictures on it. I'm not gonna walk over there and like check it out. I think it's like the Orange Islands kind of episodes, because those were right after the Indigo League. But yeah, the Entei movie I thought was okay. Again, the ending, I don't know, I just like the ending to Pokemon movies. It's just kind of like, I know they put like a lot of the budget in like to those ending action scenes, but it's like, I didn't really care about the Charizard stuff. Maybe it's because I thought Charizard was like a dick. But Pokemon Forever, that's the 4th one with Celebi. I don't even think I've watched like the whole thing. I remember I saw it once at my grandma's house, but like I didn't watch the end because I don't know, it was spooky for little me. I don't know. What other movies are there? That's all I got. I mean, there's like Pokemon Heroes or something with the, is that what it's called, with the Latios and Latias? That one was kind of weird too. With like the Latias that could become the girl or something. I'm like, oh, legendary Pokemon can just become humans. Like that's cool. And then Gen 5 was like, hey, let's have a Zoroark just turn into people. And like, well, what if you're fucking a fox? And I'm like, oh, dude, get that out of here. What other Pokemon movies were there? There was like the May Saga. I mean, like, I thought the Lucario movie was good. I don't remember that one too much, but the one time I watched it, I thought it was good. Like the, what is it, like the Manaphy one? I don't remember that too well. I don't think I liked it. I feel like there was like, oh yeah, the Destiny Deoxys. That one was like kind of freaky. I don't remember it too well. Yeah, also the Jirachi one. I watched that one entirely. I don't know. They just don't appeal to me. I think I remember liking the one with like Darkrai and Shaman. I don't know. Although I didn't like Shaman, but then I'm like, hey, you know what? I like Shaman in competitive, so I guess I like the movie now. And then I haven't seen like any other Pokemon movies since the Darkrai one. I heard like on the newest Pokemon movie that came out like this year or last year. 2018, by the way, is the year. For people watching 5 years from now, which definitely not happening. But like, apparently, I think the Marshadow movie or something, where like they're like, find out how Pikachu and Ash met all over again, and like, I guess there was gonna be another scene where like Ash almost dies trying to save Pikachu's life or something, and then they made Pikachu fucking talk, and like I saw a video of like, I don't remember if it was like a compilation or just like one person or like one group's reaction, but just like the entire movie theater's reaction to Pikachu talking. They're all like, "What the fuck? Oh no, he can talk!" And apparently, it was originally intended that Pokemon could like speak English or whatever native language to the viewing audience. And I'm like, you know, if it was like that at the beginning, I don't think I'd mind it. But like, 20 years after the fact, like, don't add that in. Like, Meowth, okay, Meowth can talk, because, like, that's just been consistent. But, like, any other character, unless it's, I don't know. I like the trope in the anime where Pokemon possess Meowth, and then Meowth just, like, talks for them. Even though Meowth could just translate them anyways. It's like, Pikachu could just go, Pika, Pika, Pikachu, and then Meowth's like, Pikachu says, snow tastes good, even though snow is water and water is flavorless. I mean, it has no calories, but we've all drank, like, dirt, rusty water. There's, like, one of the grocery stores in town, the drinking fountain there is, like, so rank. Like, don't even drink it. You will probably get something if you were to pour a whole bottle full of that water and drink it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what color it would be if you have a whole bottle, but it definitely doesn't taste good. But yeah, we're in this route. I still don't know what the number of these routes are. Wait, was Sapphire like the first game to tell you, hey, you're on route, like, 101 or something? Because I don't think I would remember, like, what the town's names are in Sapphire if they didn't tell me. Because, like, there's no way I would just, like, remember Verdanturf Town or something ridiculous like that. Or, Rustboro. But, like, this game, I know all the towns' names because I watched the anime, and I guess Fire Red helped with that, too, if they showed the towns' names. But the anime, though... And again, we're just going on tangents. I might even talk about the gameplay again. That's probably good. I don't remember how my Sapphire playthrough went, but I think I would just be like commentating what's going on until I could come up with an idea. Although I'm pretty sure the finale, I was just like describing exactly what was happening, which apparently is looked down upon. I discovered Ollie A recently, who's like this Fortnite YouTuber, and like I guess he'll tell you exactly what's going on. He'll be like, "Hi, Jello just sent out Rocketer, who's paralyzed with 40 HP, and Pidgey goes for quick attack. How will Rocketer recover? Well, he takes another gust before he can attack because he's slow from the paralysis, but goes for a bubble beam, which OHKOs the Pidgey. That will knock out the Pidgey, and Rocketer gains 91 experience. So Hygello has now defeated the junior trainer female, and now he has to go against male camper. I don't know what they would be called in this game. You could probably be a camper in this game, right? Junior trainer boy, or a picnicker. Picnicker. I don't know. It's such a weird word. But no, it's junior trainer male or boy. I'm trying to remember if I called it Nidoran male, and Nidoran female, Nidoran boy, Nidoran girl. I probably did. I don't think I really knew what the word male and female were until I got the Gen 4 games when the Pokedexes were like, here's the male form of Venusaur, here's the female form of Venusaur. As you can see, one of them has a seed in their flower and the other one doesn't, and the flower pattern might have a few different spots, but that's all the gender differences. I mean, their internal organs might be a bit different, but don't worry about it. And I feel like you can, like, commentate a Pokemon match more than, like, Fortnite. I mean, I've never played Fortnite. I watched, like, my buddy play it once, but like he wasn't really in any combat. Like he was just like picking up items, and then I didn't even know there were like teammates in Fortnite. It's like one of his teammates. I knew about like 1 versus 50 or something like that, but like he had a squad of 4, and I guess one of the 4 got hurt, and I guess he got hurt too or something, and then like, or no, wait, like he got hurt, and then his teammate was like trying to revive him, but I guess they didn't do enough, and then the teammate died, and I guess by proxy he died or something. I really don't know how that worked, but yeah, I don't know. If Fortnite goes to Switch, I heard it's a free game on like Xbox, so I was like, hey, maybe I'd check it out. Maybe I would for a week and then stop playing it. Who knows? I mean, I haven't been playing Splatoon 2 a lot lately, mainly because I have to like hook up the Wii U to the TV, and I don't want the Switch blocking my microphone either, because again, I don't really have a good spot for my microphone. Apparently, like, it's best to have the microphone like right in your mouth. I don't know what the decibel difference is, because I haven't really tested that out too much, and I've had this microphone for 2 years? When did I start this channel? Well, I had a headset, so yeah, it would be 2 years. Because I got the microphone a year after I started. When I bought like a laptop and an Elgato. But man, that Dazzle sucked. I don't know if the Dazzle sucked or like I just had really cheap cables that were awful. I would probably attribute that to the cables because like, I don't know, but also I did have the cables like just on carpet, on the floor, and I don't know if like something would have like interfered with that. But yeah, we're going into this route here. Again, I don't know what it's called, what number it is. I'm glad like the Pokemon games haven't decided to like all the routes are still numbers and stuff. You don't have like crazy names, like, you know, you got like the Viridian Forest, like what if you have like Route Viridian or some weird thing like that, or like Viridian Field, and like that's just like Route 103 or something. I mean, you'd probably get used to it, but it's just like, yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, just for a fun Pokemon fact, in this route you can catch Drowsy, which is like the second best Psychic type in the game, excluding Mewtwo, of course, or Mew and Mewtwo. Although, you know, you can't get Mew through conventional means, only glitches. Oh, that was like a point I think I wanted to make. Like people like to bash the Gen 1 games, saying like they're broken and glitchy. I feel like I've already made this point, but like oh look, you can get Mew. Like I wasn't there like at school or alive when like Pokemon Red and Blue were like the hottest thing around. Well, I think maybe I was alive, but I was like only a day alive or something. But like, okay, I don't know like how much people were like passing around like, oh, you can get Mew if you do like, I don't know if the truck thing is real or not, or like people just like edit videos like that. But like, I know you can get Mew. I don't know if it's only in Pokemon Yellow, but if you like talk to a specific trainer and then pause your game at the exact same time, then like somehow you can trigger a Mew fight. And like, so when people play Pokemon Red today, or Yellow or whatever, they'll be like, oh, look at how easy I got Mew, this game is so broken. Like, okay, like, how about this? How about the common person playing this game without, like, being on the internet to, like, look up Pokemon Red glitches? They're not gonna know how to get Mew, therefore, they're not gonna be able to break the game as easily as you can because you know all of the exploits. Like, the game's not as broken as you think. Like, yeah, if you're frozen, you can't break out of that because the game literally has a glitch where you like you can't unthaw, or like the fact that there's a 1 in 256 chance that your move that has 100% accuracy will miss. Like, okay, like those don't break the game, and like you'll barely even notice it. I think like twice towards the end of the game I do have that happen, like pretty close to each other, like one in one episode and then one in like the very next episode. But, like, you wouldn't even notice that. It'd be like, oh, Thunderbolt missed. Like, well, I guess that's just how Pokemon goes. Like, whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, you might as well just say, like, Diamond and Pearl are broken games, because there's, like, one glitch where you can, like, go through walls and then go into a black void, and then, like, if you... Like, people figured out how to, like, use this black void to, like, teleport to any part on the map that they want to. And so, like, you could teleport to where the Arceus fight is, and, like, you can't even get Arceus in the game without, like, the Toys R Us event. Or, like, because I don't think they gave away the item that requires you to get Arceus. Like, it was just the Toys R Us one. But, like, or you can, like, use the Black Void to go to, like, the room where you put your Pokeballs in the Hall of Fame. So, like, you can just skip the Elite Four and the Champion. It's like, what a broken game! Like, oh, you're right. Like, but then they'll be like, yeah, but Diamond and Pearl don't have the freeze glitch or the 1 in 256 miss. Like, oh, okay, you're right. I guess they are just better games then because they don't have those two glitches. Like, I mean, Gen 1, you can like, there's like exploits people figured out where it's like you can catch any Pokemon in like Viridian Forest or something, or like, I really don't know what the glitches are. I haven't seen them for like a year or two on YouTube, but like, they're just way too ridiculous, where it's like, the only way you know about that is if, like, you, like, figured it out by, like, exclusively looking for glitches for, like, a whole day of your life, or you just looked up a video or guide on the internet of someone else doing it for you, so then you can just replicate it in the span of 10 minutes. It's like, no one's gonna notice that. And Spearo's evolving into Fearow. That was a surprise for me when I was recording this, because like I said, I thought it evolved at like 22 or 24. But yeah, Fearow's gonna be very useful because I picked Spearow over Pidgey because Fearow can get the move Drill Peck, which is a very strong flying type attack. Otherwise, the only strong flying type attacks it can get, or that, well, I mean, like otherwise, like Fly is the only other option. And Fly is a 2-turn attack. But like Pidgeot, it doesn't get Drill Peck, but it does get this move called Sky Attack, which is like Fly, but even stronger. But again, it takes 2 turns to do. And I'd rather just have a 1-turn strong attack than like a 2-turn super strong attack. But yeah, we're pretty much wrapping up this episode. I think I talked to the, I don't know what he's called anymore, but When you talk to this guy, he will give you a pass to like get a bicycle from the bike store in Cerulean City. And I don't use the bike too much in this playthrough, mainly because like I guess I like hearing the music of like the respective routes. Like I don't hate the bike music, but like I don't know, I guess in a playthrough I'd rather like not hear the bike music or something. But there is going to be one route in this game where you need a bike to go through it, and I used that route, so put 2 and 2 together. And then we're just going to buy some items, but that's it for the episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a like as well if the channel grow. You can subscribe to get updates on my uploads as soon as they happen. But until then, I'll see you next time. We're going to go on the SS Anne. Bill gave us a pass to go there, and there's a lot of trainers to fight. So see ya.